Hello, how's it? Indian Cowboy, docsports.com. Coming January 6th, as we get this video to you, every around this time, have your free play winner in just a second here between Duke and Notre Dame. I'm going to give you 14 free plays on this video. I'm going to have all my NFL thoughts on this video, so it's going to be a longer video for you. I got to tell you a lot of stuff here. By the way, before I forget, 7-unit college basketball selection today at 4 o'clock. We expect to win it. Excited about it. Also enjoy our 4-unit selection between Boston and Indiana. Jump on our 4 or 5 football selections all go off tomorrow, including our 7-unit NFL. Lots of changes in Indian Cowboy. A lot of really good stuff I'm about to tell you right now. Let me get through some comments here. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, or at least some promos here. At least I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years. Doc Sports 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my podcast. What I need to tell you right now is we are going to get rid of, we're going to move on from YouTube Premium starting January 15th. I'll still do a live show every day until January 15th. However, we're going to move on from YouTube Premium for a variety of things. The main reason being that it's kind of a pick. It's kind of a pick channel, right? I'm still giving predictions over there. It kind of makes it awkward because our best selections are over at docsports.com under Rune Shiva. And it's taking away from what we need to do, which is our main concern, which is our premium clients. Right? We used to hit 10 in a row in college basketball and 10 in a row in the NBA. We used to do some wonderful stuff like that. Then, kind of the focus became a little bit of focus went into YouTube Premium. And I think it's important that we get back to what we need to do. So our primary focus will always be at Doc Sports under Rune Shiva. That's our main selections. Those are our premium clients. Those are our long-term package holders. I've been around for 20 years doing these selections. The daily free video, which you're going to love now, is going to have all the content. Anything that doesn't make our premium card makes it on this daily video card. Okay? So, it's pretty simple. Our best selections are at docsports.com under Rune Shiva. Our next best selections are free picks. That's it. There's no middleman. This eliminates any middleman, obviously, for YouTube Premium. I can also give all of my football leans like I used to on this one video, which is what I'm about to do today. And so that's pretty good. And YouTube, will take care of any rate difference that exists for you when we, on January 15th, we'll take it away. And any prorated things like that, YouTube already knows. They're going to give you any of the prorated stuff back to you, and there you go. So we get back to our focus on our premium selections, such as our 7-unit NBA or college basketball today, our 4-unit NBA, our premium football selections, and everything else. I will put it on right here for you on the daily video. All right. So if you want more content, plus our promos will get a lot shorter. I won't be talking about YouTube Premium anymore as well. That's about it. If you want more content, hop onto our Twitter. Has our consensus reports, our trends on late night ball games, and it tells you what's going on in our neck of the woods, the latest stuff as well. All right, so let's get to what I need to tell you. By the way, if you want free $60 worth of premium selections as well, that's in the link below. All right, so what do I need to tell you here? Your free play today, number 1, is going to be on Notre Dame in college basketball. I like Notre Dame today. I think they can hang tough, plus the 14.5 against Duke. I know no one has given them a chance, but I still like Notre Dame. You have a 10-3 and 6-8 team hooking up here. Duke won by 4 points last time, and Duke has won the last 5 in a row coming in. They are 1-1. They beat Syracuse last game. They beat Baylor by 8. They beat Michigan State by 9. Duke is the number 14 team in the land. Notre Dame is extremely young, but Micah Strawberry has definitely turned this team around. This team beat Virginia. They barely lost to NC State, and they already played Marquette and Auburn. And I think they hang tough here against Duke, and I like Notre Dame plus the 14.5. By the way, don't forget, we have our college basketball, our NBA today. Our hockey is about to go on a huge run. We have our NHL, as you know, soccer, golf, football, college basketball, NBA, horse racing, NHL, soccer, and golf. So a lot of those packages, and we expect a lot of people to jump on those packages pretty soon. All right. So as it relates to your next selection, I like Texas A&M over LSU today. You have a 7-5 and a 9-4 team here. Sorry. I take it back. I like LSU over Texas A&M. 7-5 and 9-4 team here. Texas A&M won by 12 points last time. They won the last 2. LSU does have revenge. Texas A&M lost to Houston by just 4 points, which is pretty awesome. They beat Iowa State by 4. They beat Ohio State by 7. Beat SMU by 13. This is Texas A&M's first conference game as well. The problem is that LSU got rocked on the road their last game. They lost 57-80 against Syracuse, and I think LSU gets motivated and they hang tough today. And obviously, they have revenge. Ohio State, Indiana in college basketball. There, I like Ohio State. None of these teams are ranked. Indiana won by 16 points last time. Chris Holtmann is 12-2. This team is 2-1 in conference play. They have revenge against Indiana. It makes sense because they beat Alabama by 9. They lost their last road game. It makes a lot of sense to take Ohio State here. The more and more I think about it, I probably should change my free play and make it Ohio State over Indiana. Indiana lost his last game to Nebraska, and I get that. Ohio State is a top 30 defense, though. I probably should change my free play. It's either Ohio State or Penn State. I'm sorry, Ohio State or Notre Dame. When does the Ohio State game go off? Yeah, I'm going to change my free play. I'm going to change my free play to Ohio State today. Okay, Ohio State's my free play. My lean is on Notre Dame. My next lean is on LSU. Now, as it relates to the NFL, here are all of my NFL leans. Remember, the ones that are not my my premium selections are 7-unit Bears Packers, 4-unit Browns Bengals, 4-unit Denver Vegas, 4-unit Eagles Giants, 4-unit Rams Niners. All right. The rest I'm about to give you for free. I lean on Houston here. First of all, I lean on the Steelers. Okay. I lean on the Steelers this weekend because I think, the Steelers have consistently gotten up to face the Ravens. There will be no Lamar today, which obviously makes a difference. So keep in mind the Steelers are also 9-7. They desperately need this game. They beat Seattle, they beat Cincinnati to their credit. They're facing Baltimore, who comes off huge wins. And obviously Lamar doesn't even want this team to win because it shows how much he's important for their MVP race too. Remember, the Steelers have always gotten up to face these Ravens. And they won their last two, 17-10 and 16-13. I don't trust the Ravens' backup situation. Give me the Steelers. Houston Colts. I'm going to go with Houston here. Houston has the revenge. I know the Colts have won a couple in a row, but Houston clearly has the revenge. I know the Colts come off a nice win against Vegas, but Houston rocked Tennessee 26-3. Houston remembers that 20-31 loss they lost in September. They're not the same team. Lean on Houston. Seahawks, Arizona. I like the Seahawks here. I know that Arizona comes off a fantastic game in their last contest, but the Seahawks badly need this game, right? And that's something else I missed doing since we had YouTube Premium. I used to do 10-minute videos. It was awesome, man. I stopped doing all that. So I want to get back to the 8-8 and 4-12 teams hooking up here. The Seahawks obviously coming into this game having lost to the Steelers 23-30, but they did beat Tennessee. They did beat Philly. I understand Arizona beat Philadelphia. I think they're going to have a massive letdown. Give me the Seahawks. Kansas City versus the Chargers. It's hard to take the Chargers, but this is their Super Bowl. I don't think Mahomes is playing either. I'm going to take the -3.5. I think the Chargers actually come through in a game where it doesn't even really matter. Lean on the Chargers. Buffalo, Miami. Miami has the revenge here. They lost to Buffalo early this year. I think Miami bounces back from that ugly loss they had in their last game. I like Miami. Tampa Bay, Carolina. I'm going to go with Carolina here. I'm going to lean on Carolina here. What you have here is a Carolina team that is only backed by 29% of the public. Tampa Bay comes into this game 8-8. Tampa Bay lost 13-23 in the last game. Carolina comes off an ugly 0-26 loss to Jacksonville. They had just played really well against Atlanta and Green Bay. Maybe they're a little full of themselves. Give me Carolina. Atlanta, New Orleans. I like the over there. I think this is a great game for both these teams just to run up the score on each other because they hate each other's guts. Remember, I like the fact that Atlanta is a 3-point dog because I think Atlanta's going to show up. They're a 7-9 team. New Orleans is 8-8. Don't trust New Orleans here. Atlanta comes off a terrible offensive performance against Chicago, who's a fantastic defense, 17-37. They'd put up 29 against the Colts. I think they step up here. Atlanta won 24-15 against New Orleans in November as well. So New Orleans has a revenge to run up their score. I like the over there. Minnesota Lions, I like the over there. What you have there is Minnesota comes in after some tough losses. Lions are also ticked off the world after the Dallas game. Minnesota lost 10-33 in the last game, only put up 10 points against Green Bay. And the Lions only put up 19 points against Dallas. Head-to-head, these two teams went to 54 points last time, and I think it's going to be another game where both these teams, Minnesota's an active dog, the Lions do their thing, and this game goes over the total. Jets, Patriots, I like the under there. Two horrible teams getting together, 6-10 and 4-12 teams. Normally, I like to take the over on horrible teams, but the thing is the Jets gave up 37 points and 28 points last two games. Patriots have given up 50 points in the last two games. I think they play some defense. Lean on the under. Jacksonville, Tennessee, I like the under there too. I think Tennessee can easily win outright. Mike Vrabel was quoted as saying how angry he is at this team. This team needs to step up. They know Jacksonville can win the division if they win this game. They want to play spoiler, and the only way they're going to hang tough is through their defense. So I actually lean on Tennessee. Honestly, I probably lean on Tennessee more. They've lost their last two, 3-26, 17-20, and with Jacksonville coming off that 26-0 win over Carolina, I think they have a letdown. So I actually lean on Tennessee more, but I also lean on the under. Finally, Dallas and Washington. I like the under there. I think the only way Washington hangs tough is through their defense. I think Dallas remembers that nice, wonderful win, 20-19 over Detroit. And I think they kind of sleep through this game a little bit here. And I think Washington comes to this game losing 10-27 against San Francisco, losing 28-30 against the Jets. I think they play better defense at home, where they gave up 45 points to the Dolphins last time. And I think that game goes under. That's what I have for you guys. I also lean on Dallas too, but I lean on the under more. 14 free selections today. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and join us for all of our premium selections over at Doc Sports. YouTube Premium, we will do it for another 9 days. I'll have a live show for you shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.